The hits keep on coming.
This is the right time of the year for this.
Don't be like us and wait too long.
Don't be like us. Yeah.
Well, this is a first for us.
We're officially heading west. Not a sunrise.
Everything from the Newmar over into the Mo.
Our new project. Getting really excited. If you watched our last episode, you saw that we kind of had a tire issue, another tire issue, but it was not a big deal because we caught it before it was a thing. We did a walk around, you know, like you should always do, because you can catch stuff like this. You got to look at your tires, look at your suspension, just make sure everything's good. It's only like 30, 40 seconds, less than that. It just gives you good peace of mind. If you're stopping for gas, if you go to a rest area, just look around. That's how we caught this. Our TPMS, I don't know if we just caught it so early that it wasn't even registering yet. Registering meaning it would have probably started heating up.
Right.
And it didn't catch that because I think we just caught it before anything happened.
And the other point is that this was almost at 2 o'clock in the morning, so even if you're tired, don't skip this.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're checking everything.
And I understand that a lot of people do not like to travel at night.
Moral of the story is make sure you do your walk around and check everything no matter what.
Don't always trust your technology. You got to get eyes on things. If you smell something that's a little funky, you know, take an extra second just to make sure. It could be the dump truck in front of you, or it could be the semi next to you. You never know, but if you sense something, you know, it's worth an extra minute or so just to verify. That could be, you know, you got a bearing going bad, it's getting hot, or your brakes, maybe a brake is seized up. Even if you're not mechanically inclined, you'll know if you put your hand up next to one tire and then next to the other one, it's significantly hotter.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. Okay, I'm getting off on a tangent here.
We want you to be safe.
So along with the tire, I think I possibly could have made a mistake. I took someone's word for something. We changed these tires in December of 22 back in St. Augustine. And when we changed it, I saw a little bit of a bulge in the side. Some bulges are normal, but this was a bigger bulge than I was used to looking at. I had the guy come out, he looked at it, he said, yeah, it's probably normal. It's on the seam, you know, where the tire is joined to make a circle. He said that's pretty normal. Well, I should have just changed it. And I wanted to at the time, but they didn't have any more tires in stock, so I left and I just kind of let it lapse. We didn't have any problems. But 4,000 miles later, we have a broken belt, and I think it was evident from the beginning. So if you see an abnormally large bulge in some of your tires when you first put them on, don't do like me. You know, make sure that that's a good tire. Take the extra step to put a new one on there. Like I said, we were very lucky. Nothing happened. We saw it. We changed it. We had all the right tools.
Much better than it could have been.
Yeah, much better. It's better than blowout on the side of the road. Because of some of these issues we've been having, the last time we weighed ourselves was last year. I wanted to make sure that we're not doing something we shouldn't be doing, so we weighed ourselves again. We're actually 50 pounds under what we weighed last year, which is essentially the same weight, you know, because
it could be anything.
It could be anything. So we're essentially the same weight, which is right in specs and actually under. We've kind of already had an amazing summer, but what we're about to kick off is summer 2.0. So I'm pretty excited about all that we have coming up. It's going to be so much fun heading west.
We get this question asked a lot. How do you take care of like regular life stuff while you're living on the road full time? We are still residents of Maine, and normally we are going back to our home state about twice a year. We plan these trips around our It's Better Outside store release and mail out times, because you guys know we love to go home and package all that stuff up and and be there for the printing. That's a quick reminder actually that we are coming up on our fall store release, so make sure you're looking for that date to be released. If you want to make sure you don't miss it, sign up for our newsletter at our website, www.findingoursomeday.com. But this is also the time that we go home and take care of doctor's appointments and dentist appointments. You know, Corey got LASIK the last time that we were in Maine last fall, so those are the things that we also take care of when we're home, on top of seeing family and friends and then celebrating those really special occasions. And this summer we had some pretty serious celebrating to do.
Gosh, yeah.
Lily graduated from high school. We got to have a really beautiful family ceremony with her and then have a big graduation party with friends and family. We celebrated Layla's Sweet 16 birthday party, which is something we also did for Lily's Sweet 16. Those are really important traditions to keep while you're on the road. So for us, that was something big that we wanted to do this year. And then for the last couple of years, we've also been trying to fit in driver's ed classes and driver's tests. And so this summer, Layla got her license. So we now have 4 licensed drivers. So there was a lot of really big things to take care of. And that is how we do it, is we just schedule these times to get the stuff taken care of when we go home.
And also, my brother, which we've mentioned a few times in a few different episodes, is deploying here in the next few weeks. So we were able to say goodbye to him because we don't know when we're going to see him again, you know?
Yeah, so those things just naturally happen when we are able to go back home, which is wonderful. We are now in Elkhart, and we are so excited that we made it back in time for Grand Design's Christmas in July. They're doing a toy drive tomorrow for Toys for Tots. We're joining Grand Design's Impact team, which is Emily Staley from Grand Design, Cindy and Chris Heisler from US Honor Flag, Mike and Missy from Campaholics, Courtney Spencer, and last but certainly not least, Keith and Rainey from It's Me, Rainey Lee. They are not going to be here tomorrow because they are still in Alaska. But the last time we did something with some of this team was at the Rebuild Rally that Keith and Rainey threw
Right
this
outside of
past
Fort
winter.
Myers, yeah.
Yeah, which was amazing. We were building some houses for Habitat for Humanity. So we're really excited to connect with them all tomorrow, and we're going to get up pretty early and go help set up for Christmas in July.
This is morning, and we are going on mission 1, and that is a Grand Design event.
Grand Design is throwing their 2nd annual Christmas in July Toys for Tots events, where we are stuffing the Mo. They are pulling up a Momentum toy hauler, and we're going to be filling it tip to tail all the way out to the patio with toys that have been donated for Toys for Tots. We were so excited to be back here for this event, and it feels weird because this is kind of normal. We're normally like in the dark leaving the RV or dropping the RV somewhere, but this time it's to go and do something really fun.
Not a sunrise. We're going to see a sunrise, but not for hiking and donut purposes. So our time in Maine was nearly 100% rain, so it's going to be nice to see an actual sunrise. We have not seen one and for so long.
Is this the right time of the year for this? Is there a star for the top? What? Is there a star for the top? Okay, all right. Okay, now here's the trick.
Dad, please. Wait a second.
You got it?
Hold on, folks. Wait. Send it.
All right, let's take a step back. Let's see what we've done here.
Check it out. Yes.
We got it.
Merry Christmas.
Awesome. Thank you,
Emily wants to say thank you.
Welcome, Lippert! Thanks for coming! So we're starting to wrap up here for Christmas in July. Santa and Mrs. Claus have been greeting everybody. We've got Newmark here. They brought a ton of toys, and we just had a family show up that has 70 toys that they just went and picked out with their kids. It is so incredible to see people coming and showing up, and
Rainy!
look at this is for Rainy. I love it. It is so amazing to watch people coming out and giving back, and I think it's incredible for families to be able to come out, take their kids shopping for a present for somebody else, for a kid that's in need. It's such an incredible lesson, and we are so grateful for all the families that came out today. We cannot wait to start stuffing the Mo and see how many presents we got to be able to give to children this year. We We mentioned that Newmar is here. They are part of the Winnebago family, part of the Grand Design family now, and they brought so many toys in. We just moved everything from the Newmar over into the Mo. Look at the toys that were donated for Toys for Tots. We have stuffed the Mo officially. This is absolutely incredible. Look, couches full, dinette full, kitchen, and last but definitely not least, bedroom completely overflowing. Unbelievable. Thank you so much to everyone who came out for the event today. We cannot wait to do this again next year. It will be our 3rd annual, and we hope that you guys will take part and join.
Merry Christmas!
All right, this is the last toy to get dropped. Woo! 29 boxes of toys were stuffed in the Momentum, as well as 8 bikes. Absolutely incredible. Well done, team. Thank you everyone who donated. This was amazing.
All right, so I'm happy to report that all is well in Elkhart in our absence. Feels like we just left and we just came back and now we're leaving again. I'm happy that that event went good.
Yes.
Toys for Tots, we got so many toys.
It was amazing. Thank you to everyone who donated and who came out. It was such an awesome event.
Yeah, I mean, looking forward to next year. I don't think we're gonna be here for it, but we're gonna do something probably in correlation with it.
Yes.
But the meetings went well. We had some good meetings about our new project. Getting really excited to see some physical evidence of what we've been planning over the years.
Yeah.
So we're officially heading west. We're out of here and we are heading west. We're gonna go, our first stop is actually gonna be to see my sister. I mentioned before, last time we were here, that she came over here. She's living in Chicago now with her husband and baby, and we're gonna go see them. And we're gonna see them in one of my favorite places.
Can you guys guess what that is?
We're going to Outback.
It's Outback.
And then like the hits keep on coming.
Positive hits, that's right.
We're going to make donuts from scratch tomorrow in Iowa. So stay tuned for that. We're on our way.
Let's go where the river's taking us. Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. Over the rainbow. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm. Let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we wait. Grab some glasses and the atlas. We can prove we're smarter than a phone. Let's go where there's no reception. See if we can make it on our own. Breathe deep in your chest. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. Let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we wait.
Well, this is a first for us. A casino. We've never done a casino. If it was a little earlier, I'd go kill $20 on slots, but it's time for bed. Put our jack down, and sometimes we put our rear stabilizers down just to keep it a little bit more stable. Look at all that color. So I was just saying outside that this is the first time we've ever stayed at a casino. We almost stayed at a casino once in Michigan, actually, but the sites were so close we couldn't actually get our stairs down. That's the only time that's ever happened. But anyways, this is the first time we ever stayed at a casino.
I know, it's awesome. This is Rhythm City Casino Resort. It's right off the highway, so really, really conveniently located. And the best part is it's right next to where we're gonna be making donuts first thing in the morning.
And it's right across the Mississippi River.
That's true.
So we just got into Iowa, and I also mentioned that we put stabilizers down sometimes. I put the front jack down to take the weight off of the truck. I know it can handle it, but the less time the weight is on the back of the truck, I just feel like it's better. I feel like the suspension is going to last a little longer. And then I said sometimes we put some of the rear stabilizers down in manual mode just to get it off of this suspension, and just, it's just a lot less bouncy. So
take the trailer out of the trailer wherever we are, even in a casino parking lot.
So we had a great time with my sister, and I want to bring up something that we just literally did today. We've never had a dash cam. I don't know why we didn't before. It like makes sense for us since we film all the time anyways.
Yes, and to all of you who have said it to us that we need one, we are finally listening, and we're sorry it took us so long.
Yeah, I just don't, we have so much up in the dash, I just didn't want anything extra. It's stupid. Anyways, literally the first day we put it on, an incident happens. So I mean, I checked my mirrors, I checked the rear view camera. This guy came out of nowhere. I had my blinker on, all of my lights are working. We're going like 4 miles an hour, and this guy was just impatient. You can see he just keeps on cutting everybody else off.
Yeah, and slamming on his brakes. It was not safe.
And stuff like this happens all the time. I just feel like I'm very defensive when I'm driving. So I mean, but if I happen to miss a beat and I wasn't quite as alert as I normally am, someone could do that to me and I might hit them.
Right.
But it would be their fault because they did something crazy. But as far as the insurance goes, I would be at fault.
Them. Right.
Because there's no camera evidence. So I have heard so many stories from people about insurance claims where until the insurance company saw the dash cam footage, they were at fault until they saw the dash cam footage, and then it was clear that it was not their fault.
Right, and then it's like overturned. So I know everyone who's written into us, it's just because you care, and we really appreciate it because I know you guys want us to be safe and you want us to make sure that, you know, we aren't at fault if somebody does what they did today and actually caused an accident.
So I really do like this. It's a Van True. I'll put the model number up. I don't know the model number. I finally got it because I'm cheap. I got it on a Prime Day deal and finally installed it. And it's awesome. It's small. I think now that I'm using it and now that I see the value, I might even upgrade to something that has better video just because that's what I want to do. So
yeah, and one of our favorite parts that I didn't realize they could do is that if you do see something interesting, like if we wanted something that like an animal ran in front of us or something like that we wanted to capture, you can save it as you're driving and it'll save that 5-minute loop onto the card, which is really cool.
5-minute, 2-minute loop, whatever you set it at. So I feel dumb that I didn't. I feel like also that we're lucky that nothing has happened.
It's true.
But we've missed so many cool things that you're not filming all the time. Animals jumping across the road, or who knows. There's just stuff
that happens while you're driving.
So I don't know. There's a lot of benefits. There's not a lot of downsides. So I really think you can protect yourself. You can protect your insurance claims with a dash cam.
Don't be like us and wait too long.
Don't be like us. Yeah. Most of you aren't, but
that's good.
For the other ones on the fence saying, I don't want something else on my dash, just get it. Yeah. You gotta protect yourself. There's a lot of crazies out there on the road.
It's very true. It is also very late and we have to get up very early because we gotta make the donuts. In case you have not remembered that Dunkin' Donuts slogan from back in our days, especially in Maine, time to make the donuts.
That might be a Northeast thing. I'm not really sure.
Let us know if you've ever heard of that commercial.
Time to make the donuts. The donuts. Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, up to 52 varieties, fresh day and night.
But yeah, like we said, we're making donuts tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's like super yellow.
It's terrifying. He's out washing the truck.
Oh my gosh, Daddy. Dad. Dad! Dad! You just can't spit in the water. Daddy! Oh my gosh. Look how much water's out there.